Back to this second segment of the show for today. The topic again is the Nashville Movement, and of course we've been joined by Ishmael and Basil during this second segment to talk about some of the activities that constitutes the Nashville Movement. Both these individuals are taxi drivers. Ishmael is a taxi driver as well as Basil, a taxi driver, and they will tell us some relationships that they have with the Nashville taxi drivers, you say.
There's over 320 in the association right now, as of today.
And you feel that they really don't negotiate directly with the taxi drivers?
No, they negotiate. They gave all the negotiation with the companies.
How many companies, Ishmael, are we talking about here?
There's about 7 companies.
About 7 companies, right. In which most of the drivers work for. Is that it?
We work for them, and I mean, we pay all the taxes for our businesses. We pay everything, but the city is not giving us the permits. They're giving to the companies, and the companies are charging us a lot of money. To, weekly fees for anywhere from 150 to 175, and they need to be regulated. And
so what you're saying here is that there's somewhat of a scam in terms of what is going on. You say the cab drivers personally have their own license and other things.
Right. Even though we pay for everything to the government, but still we're not business owners. We have to go through the companies, and we're paying these companies franchise of about anywhere from 150 to 175 a week. And on top of that, we have to pay the airport fee, and then there's not enough business out there. So
and on top of that, you have to buy gas.
On top of that, gas is real expensive, so we have to pay for gas. We have to pay for maintenance. We have to pay for insurance, which is the insurance is way too much. We pay $250 a month, and they don't cover our medical. If I get injured, they would not cover me. So that's another thing we need to talk to the city about.
Actually, we're trying because we just started the organization. And we've been inviting other taxi cab drivers to come and join us because all together work as a family. And if we get all the cab drivers, and even with the companies, if we work all together, companies, because after all, we are in Nashville. This is our city. We grow with Nashville. Nashville is #1, tourist here. It's a music city, and we get a lot of people come to Nashville. And we want people, when they go back to their states, they say, Nashville, wow, taxi cab driver is nice, Nashville is nice, everybody is nice. We're trying to work together to make Nashville go even to upper level.
Right up front, would you say that there's a general belief among many people that the taxi drivers, the 350-odd taxi drivers in Nashville, are being exploited?
Absolutely, yeah. And the reason is we did actually send 3 letters to the mayor. We are talking to the commission. Brady, his name is Brady Banks. We actually met with him and talked to him about our problems. And also the director of the, Brian McWhiston, he's the director of the license commission. We also, we talk to him basis on daily. And the reason is that they don't have enough money to, to regulate and control the business. And they give all the, everything to the companies, and we don't have any rights. We don't have anybody to complain to. Right now, you got 7 commissions, and not one of them is a cab driver, and we need a cab driver in there in the commission. So, we talk to everybody we can.
There's another effort on the part of the whole Nashville movement to bring all persons together, regardless of the occupation, of work status, and etc.
Right, and actually there's about over 700 drivers, but we got 320 in the association as of Nashville Metro Taxi Drivers Alliance. There's about 300 members.
Now, is there some reason that that's almost 400 of your drivers are not a part of that alliance? What would be the discipline?
They're afraid of the companies might take action against them. They're afraid they will lose their jobs. So we're working on that. We're trying to educate them. That's their right, civil rights to join a union or an association. So we're working on that.
And so you represent in a real sense only about half of the cab drivers in the city of Nashville, and the other half would probably like to be a part of what you're doing, but they've been threatened and intimidated
by the
companies, and the companies really have control over everything. Anything that the city could do in reference to this? What would you believe over the last half minute that we have?
Well,
Ishmael,
I believe the city can do a better job regulating the companies and the drivers. They need to give the drivers their civil rights. They need to be they need to have a job security. They need to have better medical insurance. So the city is not actually doing a good job on that. So
very much in terms of trying to help, or what the two of you consider to be a very, very important industry in terms of bringing people into Nashville and dealing with people and et cetera.
Absolutely.
You can do a lot of positive things in reference to that. Is that what the two of you are saying?